guess what?
What?
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back. I'm Sean.
And I'm Jen.
And today, we're going to talk about the good things.
We're going to talk about our wedding.
Yeah.
So, as you guys have been on this channel for a while, you know that we've been planning our wedding for a considerable amount of time. We've had a lot of false starts with that, but we finally did it. We finally got married. And we wanted to we made a video about the bad things that happened, about all the things that went wrong. And now we want to talk about all the things that went right and the things that we changed and some interesting things that we also want to announce. So first, let's talk about all the things that went right.
Okay.
You got some great pictures with your family.
Yes.
We had a beautiful photographer. Thank you, Andrea, Rebecca, and Chloe for hooking us up with Melody. She's such a good photographer, and they paid for the photography as a wedding present to us, and all the pictures are just so stunning.
And she was so sweet.
She's so nice. She dealt with the fact that I couldn't stay out in the heat for more than 5 minutes at a time, and it was hot. She was getting really hot too. So,
but no, she did awesome.
Yeah, you got some great pictures with your family.
Which is nice, because I don't really get a whole lot of pictures with my family. Normally, I'm the person taking photos, so it's weird to be in front of the camera. Yeah.
So they take a lot of photos.
Yeah, they're like, look at our family photos, and I'm like, you're missing somebody. But no, so it was really nice to be able to do that and spend time with them for that. And then we got some photos with you in it, so that's really nice.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was barely out there, but when I was, I got some nice photos with him and his family.
And luckily, Jen's a quick shot when she shoots. She's just like boom, boom.
I'm such a quick shot. If you need a model for like a 5-minute photo shoot, I'm your girl because I'm quick. Yeah. So just tell me what you want me to look like. I make it happen. You shoot the thing, and I go. We got some good pictures together. Yes. We got some really nice pictures together, and then some good pictures with our bridal party. Oh my God. The one where noise complaints flipping each other off. I think that's my favorite.
Oh yeah, they're just going to town. And,
yeah. Rhythm Theory has this one where they're like this on the side. I just downloaded it today. It's so cute. Everyone's just so cute.
We had a blast. The whole bridal party, the fact that we didn't divide up by brides and grooms. We couldn't. First of all,
we fought over people.
Do you know how hard it is to pick somebody that you like, and then it's like you literally are like offering trades. It's like fantasy football. But
right?
You're like, I will give you one night where you can choose whatever you want to eat, but I get Cam.
You are, yeah. He already started with his best friends, his other best friend, and then his 2 brothers. You already had 4, so you really could only add 3 to that side. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll take Alex, and I have to have Panda.
Oh yeah, I was like, here, you get this one. She's like, I didn't ask for that one. Well, you can have Alex.
But like, there were a few that we were kind of fighting over. Like Cam, we were fighting over a little bit because I was like, no, but Cam likes astrology.
But Cam loves Taco Bell.
But Cam is goth like me. So we just kept fighting over that.
And it's funny because...
like, obviously you had Ian.
Yeah.
And then, like, Rhythm Theory, we could not decide. Yeah. I think you said Rebecca and I said Chloe, but we were fighting over Andrea. Because Chloe's a mini-me. Yeah. And Rebecca and you have this weird bonding over an incident in a hotel. I don't know.
But yeah, like, literally, it's... and like, not... it was easier to, like... break up certain people when we were doing it because there's some people like Henry and you bond like crazy over Star Trek. I'm lost when it comes to Star Trek most of the time.
Henry's one of my best friends. Yeah. I definitely was like, I call Henry. Yeah, I claim Henry.
So we couldn't claim it. So for those of you that don't know, we went for a whole party.
The whole bridal party was one full bridal party. If we had done a bachelor and bachelorette, it would have been together.
Which they still owe us one.
Yes, we still need to do one, but we'll get to that. No, they don't owe us anything. They were nice enough to be a part of our day. Yeah. So yeah, we did like a semicircle around us, and it was just really, really nice to just have the whole family there. It was one big Tap family with some brothers and very fun friends. Tavish in the kilt. Yeah. One of his groom's geeks wore a kilt. Full on kilt.
6'4", big boy, and he rocking his kilt.
Hey, I loved it. He was so nice too. He sends me a picture of the pattern. He's like, "Does this fit the color scheme?" And I'm just like, "Dude, it's a kilt. Whatever, just wear it." Actually, with everything that went wrong, if you guys saw the previous video, we'll link it down below. With everything that went wrong in the wedding, in the days leading up to it, once I found out my mom and brother weren't coming, I gave 0 cares about all the details in the wedding. I did not care anymore. I was just like, whatever, my mom's not coming, so I don't care.
She's like, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, somebody's like, can I wear this dress? I'm like, don't give a crap. Wear it, don't wear it, don't care. Here's the color scheme if you want to reference it, don't care. And somebody's like, oh, well, the pizza place doesn't have this. And I'm like, don't care. Don't get it then. I had no cares to give. See this field? No cares.
No cares.
It is careless. So...
But yeah, so it was very cool to be up there with all of our basically our family. Like that was that's our Jacksonville chosen family. You know they say you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. I'm pretty sure I could pick some of theirs.
Ew.
Please
don't do that.
But you know what I mean. They're our family.
And, another fun thing that happened in the wedding. This is one of those things that kind of went wrong, but it so went right. We didn't discuss who was going to read their vows first. We didn't think about it until the moment that his dad was like, they have prepared their own vows. I literally looked at Sean and was like, we didn't say who's going first. We didn't decide who was going to go first. I'm literally saying it on stage in front of everybody. I'm like,
we literally turned to my dad and I was like, who usually goes first? He goes, it just depends. So that's not the answer.
Somebody out in the audience, I think, said rock, paper, scissors.
Or something.
One of the bridal party, maybe, said rock, paper, scissors. So we freaking played rock, paper, scissors during our wedding ceremony. But here's how it went. It was like 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Like...
9 times.
No, I think it was like 12.
Oh, wow.
I think it was like 12 times we did the same exact thing. And both of us were reading each other's tells. And eventually I just kind of just like closed my eyes and did something and gave up. Mm-hmm. And so he went first. But I'm kind of mad that he went first because his vows were way funnier than mine. I didn't know you were going to go that funny.
She was like, make them funny. I was like, okay.
Because my mom and brother weren't going to be there, I was already on the verge of tears like the whole weekend at that point. And I was like, I don't want to cry about that during these happy moments with you. So let's make them funny so that I'm not emotional. Mm-hmm. Because... we're laid back, funny people. So let's make the vows funny. And we did. Mine were pretty funny.
Yeah. Yours were funny.
We both referenced different memes. So that was nice. Mm-hmm. So we played rock, paper, scissors and referenced memes during our vows. Another thing that we did, we changed how we were entering. Mm-hmm. Initially, with my mom and brother there, I was going to be walked down the aisle by my brother, accompanied by a robot Wally. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna drop something, maybe.
You got it?
I think.
Okay.
Specifically this one. He's little, but he would have tried his best. So I was gonna be walked down the aisle by this dude. I'll put him back later. Mm-hmm. And my mom was gonna be controlling him, and it was gonna be a way for my dad to walk me down the aisle because I associate my dad with Wally. That's why I'm so obsessed with the character. My dad used to say he was Wally because he built robots. That was like his job. Mm-hmm. He was a robotics teacher. And he was like, I'm the trash robot and your mom's this beautiful robot like Eve. And I was like, Dad! He would always say that she was just like out of his league and so beautiful. And I thought that was so sweet of him, but at the same time, Dad! Mm-hmm. But I love Wally, so it's just became a thing. Mm-hmm. And so I was going to get walked down the aisle by Wally and my brother and my mom, and it was going to be great. And then my mom and brother couldn't come. Because, as I explained in the previous video, they got COVID. So I looked at him and I said, I don't want to walk down the aisle. For so many reasons. I was already afraid that people were going to think that my brother was my dad. Because most people have never met either of them. And walking down the aisle is so very, look at me. And I'm just not one of those people. And... so I said, I don't want to walk down the aisle if it's not going to be the right way. I don't want to walk in with the same song that I was going to play. I want to save that for my mom and brother, if we're going to do it again at some point. Mm-hmm. I just don't want to waste what I was going to do with them without them here. Mm-hmm. So we completely changed everything. The night before the wedding, I'm searching for a new song to walk down the aisle to, except I'm not walking down the aisle. We came from behind on stage. He, like, the bridal party came out, and then Sean came out, and then I came out. We found a completely different song. It was a huge shocker to the audience, too, because it started out as Canon in D.
Which is the standard.
Yeah, it's the standard, like, you know, that song? You know what I mean? So, he walks out, I walk out. It was the Avengers theme.
Yeah, it swaps over to a piano version of the Avengers theme.
Yeah, and when the audience figures it out, you can hear it. It's audible. When they figured out, they're like, oh, and you're like, yeah. So we both walk out, and then we walk, sorry, I'm very fidgety today.
It's okay.
And we walk toward each other, and then we walk back toward his dad. So that was pretty cool that we did. And then we came up with this really, really fun exit that I have a video of on my TikTok, I think. On our TikTok. I put it on our TikTok and on my Instagram. So just this really, really epic exit. And we told the bridal party, just do something funny on your way out. Like, just do it's like a runway. It was basically like one of those, like, Soul Train kind of moments. Some of them are really funny.
Some people were just having a blast.
Panda and Ray are just, like, pushing each other off the stage. And, like, what is it? Cam and somebody did, like, a drop. It was really funny. I think Andrea and Tavish's was the funniest, though.
They're hilarious.
Yeah, like,
and they met
curtsied at each other, and then Andrea, like, let Tavish spin or something. It was really funny.
And they had met each other, like, the night before.
Yeah, it was really, really funny. So, yeah, those are a lot of the things that we changed. We changed our first dance song.
We were like... We, again, didn't want it to be super serious or super...
This was even before I knew about my mom.
Yeah.
I just didn't want that moment to be serious because I don't want people staring at me while I have a kind of intimate moment with my partner. Yeah. I just think it's kind of weird.
Sorry.
And I've been there before, and the staring is a little much for me. So I was like, you know what? Let's have fun with our first dance. So we did, and we're going to be posting a video of that soon. So stay tuned if you weren't there.
It was a lot.
We even had backup dancers.
And it's funny is because you can start hearing people chuckle as it goes through.
As they realize what song it is.
Because it starts off super beautiful.
Oh, yeah, you have no idea.
It's all beautiful the entire way.
You suddenly realize what song it is, and you're just like, are you me? Like, it was super, super fun. What else did you like about the wedding?
I got to make my mom cry.
There's that. 2 seconds into the dance, too.
Yeah.
She didn't know what song that they were going to dance to. He just picked it, right?
We've been talking, and she brought up a song that I had never heard, and I was like...
She didn't like anything that he brought up, and then finally he picked a song, and I almost told him not to use it, because I was like, I'm going to damn near cry if you use that song.
Yeah.
And he used it anyway, but it was for him and his mom, so obviously he can use it. I don't get to dictate that.
For those of you that want to know, it's Somewhere Out There from An American Tail, the Fievel movie.
Tell me that doesn't make you freaking cry.
Growing up, with a lot of times in the hospital, I would always watch the movie or watch movies with my mom because I couldn't do much just laying there. And so literally, like, it was just one of those songs. It's like literally just thinking about the person that's thinking about you under the same moon kind of thing.
So cute. And, she started crying within 2 seconds of hearing the song.
Because she had no clue, even once we started dancing, because it starts off and you really can't tell what it is, and then it starts, and then she was like
bawling. And I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting there at our head table. I think it's the only time we actually sat at the head table other than to take pictures one time. I'm just sitting there and letting them dance, and I just keep looking at him like, you got this, because I know that was hard. I know that was super hard for you. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, one of our favorite things about the wedding was little Iris. That girl, she's almost 7. She's one of my favorite people on the planet, and she kept everyone dancing all night. Like, she was the queen of the dance floor.
Oh, yeah. Like, she was demanding songs from the DJ. And...
She was actually Rebecca's, like, assistant DJ for the night, because she was picking the tunes at some point. She was like, no, I want to hear this song. And she would play, like, Queen, and then
she played Fireball.
Like, she played a lot of, like, good stuff.
She was jamming.
Rebecca's like, I like her taste. I'm just going to use it. I'm like, okay, cool. And he got to find out what I've been telling him for months, is that the bride and groom don't usually get to have much fun at their wedding. And that they, we danced a little bit.
Yeah.
They don't get to eat. We didn't really eat.
We snuck away, and we got, 2 bites in, and then people were like, oh, we need you to do this.
Yeah, we got 2 bites into our pizza, and then we had to step away for a minute. There's just so much to do. You have to take pictures of lots of people. You have to talk to everybody. there's a lot to do. So the night goes by super, super quick, and people leave throughout the night. You got to be prepared for that. I had to tell him because I think you were upset for a second.
Yeah, I was like, why
are people leaving? It's like, well, they've been here since 3.
Yeah.
So the ceremony was long. You can't expect them to stay much past 7, even though this goes till 9. You know, it's a 4-hour ordeal. People got to drive. People are hungry. Maybe they don't want pizza. Because I know with one person that happened, we didn't have anything for them to eat. And I felt bad. I was like, I would have gotten you something. I would DoorDash it. But they were just like, no, it's okay. We've been here. And so throughout the night, people leave. And so even as you're trying to dance, you still got to leave for a second and go say goodbye to everyone that's leaving. It's just a lot. And, you know, I told you so. There's the I told you so. But a lot of people really loved it. We've heard a lot of people tell us it's like the wedding of the century just because of the show. Like, they said it was the most unique thing
I feel bad for anybody that has a wedding after us because we literally had a show. And then people are going to go to a wedding and it's going to be like, when's the show start? And they'll be like, oh, no, it's just the ceremony. Oh. Yeah. So, I don't know. I had a blast. The show, Ian and Lexi crushed it.
They did a great job with the narrated script. It was so great to have it narrated. We were on script. Like, we all had our scripts on stage just because there was just no way to rehearse it with everything that we talked about in the last video with people not being at rehearsal. So I said, that's it. We're on script. We're just going to hold it. And because they were on script, all of the jokes that I wrote landed so perfectly. And they had good chemistry together.
And people were roaring.
It was great. People were laughing and it was wonderful. And
it was really great because a lot of people who have never seen what noise complaint does got to see what noise complaint does.
Yeah, one person was like, Jen, you need to take that to Broadway. Like, you need to do this all the time. And I'm like, we do. This is what we do. Like, this isn't out of the ordinary for us. This is literally what we did last weekend and we're going to do next weekend. Like, yeah, it's tap dance theater. And then a lot of them finally got to see Sean perform.
Yeah.
And they're like, you didn't tell us you were this good of a performer. And we're like, you needed to come to our show. But yeah, like, I know we perform out of the city a lot, so.
There's an event that I usually film, and I was told I'm not allowed to film it next year, that I have to be in it.
But that's good. Yeah. You've always wanted to.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're at the point of the video where we've really talked about everything good that's happened at the wedding. It was great. Oh, the videographer was wonderful. We absolutely loved him. So
he
sweet.
Was so funny.
So funny. Just a nice guy. I hope to work with him again in the future. Found out he was Jewish too, so that was cool. He's like, hey. I'm like, hey. So that was super, super fun.
Yeah, it was.
Our wedding planner was a rock star. The day of coordinator.
She did awesome.
Absolute rock star. She made the best salad. That thing looks so good.
Oh, I had some.
I didn't get to have any.
I snuck away. Oh, I was killing a candy bar.
Oh, I'm sure. I didn't get to have any candy, any cookies, any cake. I had 2 bites of pizza. You just don't eat.
What else?
I think I went home and had cake.
No,
we didn't even eat cake that night.
The decorations were amazing. Like what we kind of centerpieces and everything.
Good job, Jen. Good job.
Jen designed it all, and aside from printing it and stuff, it was all her. Her style was amazing. It looked great,
and all of the bridal party helped set it up, and that was so sweet of them.
We went in the night before and just crushed, pushing, and put it all out, and overall, it was a blast to get to hang. The most fun that I had was like beforehand, just hanging out with everybody. Just talking and just having a good time with her, because we didn't do the traditional you can't see me thing. We literally
he
rode
literally
together.
Zipped me into my dress.
Yeah, I helped her get into her dress. Like
all of them. Yeah. All of my dresses. Yeah. I had a lot. I figured out I couldn't dance in my actual wedding dress, so I had to send him home real quick to go get one of the Shein dresses so that I could have a dance dress, because I couldn't do the Peacemaker dance
right before
in my dress. Like 2 hours before in between pictures and the wedding, I was like, go home. Run home and get me a dress.
It was
and
like
he got
the
me the
hour and a half
one.
lunch break, yeah. Also, one of the other fun things that we did the Peacemaker dance.
We did.
And the best part is no one knew what we were doing. My family is very traditional.
And they were not prepared to see that many pelvic thrusts. Then we did the time warp later. for even more pelvic thrusts. It was great. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, didn't you?
I had a blast. I think we should do it again.
I think we should do it again.
What do you guys
say?
Think?
Should we do it again?
Should we?
Actually,
what?
Yes, we are going to do it again. So here's the big announcement. Because my mom and brother were not able to go, I've been trying to figure out what am I going to do to have a wedding with them, because they didn't mean to miss out on it, and I hated not having them there. So yeah, it's going to be tough to plan, and it's going to be extra cost or whatever, but no, we're doing this. Originally we thought, oh, let's just do like a little wedding on the cruise that we're going to take with them in November. That turned out to be way too expensive for not a lot of benefit. It's not a great deal. So instead we found something a little more local. We picked a date and my family's all in. We're very excited. Details coming. But if you were unable to make it to the first wedding and you want to come to the next one, we will be messaging you soon. But we're doing it again. It is Jen and Sean's Excellent Adventure Part 2, Nerds in Space. We're serious. We're doing this again. It's going to be a completely different theme that we'll do a whole video on. Totally different theme. Mostly the same bridal party. I can't expect everyone to drop everything and be a part of it again. I know at least one person can't make it to this one because they can't get that day off. It's fine. It's such a last minute thing, but you know, I know that your brothers won't be coming down for that. That's okay. But to have an extra special moment where we can do it all again for my family means everything to me.
And the fact that we get to party it up with our friends and family again, especially the ones that couldn't come and the ones that want to come for this one again. Some of them are like, let's go again. So
despite everything that went wrong the first time, I wouldn't change any of it, because now it's giving us a second chance to do it again. And for all the people that missed it the first time, or for us to maybe slow down this time and enjoy it more, we get a second chance.
Yeah.
I think that's incredible. So stay tuned for details, but yes, we are getting married again in less than 2 months. Oh, Lord. But yeah, we'll put out a video on that to tell you everything, and I can't wait. We have some planning to do. We should probably stop filming and plan.
I'm just going to keep planning or filming so we don't have to plan. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
thank you for joining us on our excellent adventure so far. It ain't done. And I know that some of you have seen the video where we talked about the fact that we are also going to do an elopement next year. We are still going to do that. So there will be a part 3.
It's a trilogy, guys.
It is a trilogy, because all the best things come in 3s. All the best things have a trilogy. So part 2. Nerds in Space, coming soon to a stage near you. Or near me, anyway. I don't know where you are, but near me. But yeah, thanks for coming along with us on our excellent adventure. I had so much fun on our wedding day. If you were able to join us, whether it was virtually or in person, thank you so much for being a part of it. And if you weren't able to join us in person, maybe next time. Because there will be a next time. Because we get to do it again.
Super excited about this. We can't wait to release more details. We would tell you some now,
but we don't know them yet.
But no, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And if you had anything wild and crazy happen at your wedding,
tell us
below. We want to hear these cool stories.
Or if you were at our wedding, tell us what you liked best, what your favorite part was.
What was your favorite candy in the candy bar?
I don't even remember what we had. Everyone's going to say it was sour gummy worms. Did we have sour gummy? I'm pretty sure. We had gummy worms.
We did have gummy worms because I slammed on those.
Yeah.
But if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on that road to 1,000 subscribers. Slowly getting there. Help us out. And if you enjoyed this video and if you enjoyed stuff going right, hit that thumbs up button. Show us that you supporting us in our endeavors and all of our excitement. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I'm Sean.
And I'm Jen.
And soon we will see you in the next installment. Bye.